All right, guys, as you can see, we're back at the hill. The one where this bike was having the battery issues. This time I've got a trailer. And on this trailer, I've got a loaded 5-gallon jug of water, which is a little over 40 pounds. I've got 3 cases of soda. Don't tell my wife. It's going to be mixed up to all it can be. But yeah, let's see. We're at 55%. I've already done a lot of riding in the neighborhoods up and down the hills, showing you guys how this thing does with the trailer. And it dawned on me that I need to show you guys the hill. We got to climb this hill. I figured if I don't, people are going to beat me up in the comments of it, that I didn't put it through an extreme test. So I want to prove to you guys this bike does not thermal. It does not ever go into thermal shutdown. I did a bunch of riding yesterday with my buddy. We were riding some dirt bike single track, and he was on this bike having a ball. This thing is awesome. So 55% on battery 1, 53 on battery 2. This is the first time up this hill. No idea how it's going to go pulling a trailer, but let's give it a go and see what happens. This is the first time up the hill. Let's see how it goes pulling a trailer. I'm still in sport mode. I'm gonna use throttle just to get me rolling. She dug a little bit. I'm gonna need to gear down a little bit. We're gonna take it easy pulling the trailer, as far as I don't want to get going too fast. It rained a couple days ago, so it's still got some moisture in it. Oh yeah, she's spinning through that sand, but it's going. We got this corner to tackle. We got our tree to go around. This bike is just an animal. One last corner here. It's still just pulling this trailer. Doing really good. This is the steepest little bit right here. You can tell we're down to 12. I'm still no throttle. There we are, top of the hill. Well, that was interesting. Okay, let's run it back. Okay, now we'll run down the hill. This is a little sketchy with the trailer. I gotta be careful not to give it too much front brake and plow it in the sand. A little dip down right here. I'm gonna have some fizzy soda, I can tell you that much. Take it easy. Luckily that Jeep just came through here, because I plowed really bad through here coming down, and it looks like it helped me by fixing that. But these ruts are pretty deep through here. There we go. All right. Whew. It's still, even though it's damp, it's still soft sand. All right. Back to the bottom. All right, let's do this climb again. All right, guys, climb number 2. Still in sport mode. We're down to 53% battery. Oh, we are just spinning that back tire. It actually shut down for a second. Oh, the battery's flashed. We got it to air out. Whoa, hold on. Oh, it's spinning, trying to go. All right, I'm gonna use a little throttle to get through this section, and we'll get back over. Oh, she's digging hard trying to pull this trailer. It actually aired out once. Full throttle, I've got hardly anything. Yeah, I got Basic power level is all. So maybe we did overheat it. It's giving me hardly any power. But here's the weird thing. No errors on the screen. Yeah, it's giving me very little. So this bike has backed off the power, but it hasn't, didn't like shut off like normal. Although one time I did see the lights flash. Probably a pretty big bump. Yeah, we got hardly any power. So look at that. I think we were actually able to, and now I got nothing. Now I got nothing. I did not expect that. I've been wheeling the heck out of this thing. It doesn't show you any errors. It doesn't give you like reduced power or anything like that. It just gives you hardly anything for power. That's full throttle, full power. And now it just shut off again. So that, I think, is actually going into protection. But it's not cutting power on and off like it did before. And I'll show you guys here that I actually added 2 straps to the battery so it didn't rattle as much, to see if that would help too. But I think now we actually are going into a protected power. So very interesting. I was actually able to possibly overheat this bike. I am surprised though, it doesn't show you anything on the display about overheating or reduced power, anything. It feels like we're back to reduced power, but more power than we had a minute ago. That's all we got. I'm in gear 1, pedaling to try to help this thing as much as I can. And that's pretty much all on me. We're almost to the top of the, it gave out altogether on me. But again, still doesn't show an error. It doesn't seem to show that it did. As you can see, it's a hill. See what we climbed up. So, I don't know. So I guess if you do thermal the bike off, it just keeps reducing power until you've got nothing. Come on, let's make it to the top of the hill. We're almost there. Let off the throttle, just do it pedaling. I still have hardly nothing for power. Well, it's a big difference between first and the next gear. So there you have it, guys. I still don't have any more help. It's like it feels like it's less than eco mode. This is flat. And I'm just in first gear, getting it back out to the road where we got some downhills that'll give it a chance to cool. And yes, I know I'm winded. I'm fat. Leave me alone. It's all good. Little Debbie is my mistress. I can officially say. All right, guys. Well, that's a result I didn't expect too. I just keep getting surprised. I am glad I thought to go try that at the last moment. See what would happen on that hill. So we're coasting down this hill now, give it lots of air. Like I said, I torture tested this bike. I am not at all mad with the abuse I put it through, that it finally started going into a thermal shutdown. It took a lot. I think I'm going to put this hill climb part in the first part of the video, and then I'll do the rest of the neighborhood riding after that, or something. We'll see how the footage all comes out. I'm not a pro, so cut me a little slack. We'll see how this comes together. I've got 2 different camera angles I'm working with. I'm not a pro at the editor, but I want to see if I can put together something for you guys to watch out of all this. I'd like to think that there's not many other people out there putting their bike through that kind of a test. So I want to show you real world what it would do. I will say, I think it went into thermal shutdown or thermal protection, with first doing reduced power, which right now it's still in a reduced power state. And then it finally was hot enough that it shut itself down. But that's a lot different than what the issue was with the battery, where the power would come and go instantly. I'm 99% convinced that that is a connection issue with the battery where it plugs into the dock there. But like I said, I wanted to get some more miles on it and get some more data. And I want to bring you guys along with my testing. Yeah, usually it buzzes right up that hill. This bike is not happy with what I just put it through. And guys, Magician did not give me this bike. I bought 2 of these out of my own pocket, so I'm not just praising the bike because they gave me one. I wish they gave me one, but trust me, my bank account's $6,000 lighter, just like if you guys were to buy them. Feels like a little bit more power's back now. But that's all I have for you guys. Catch you on the next one.